nothing left but this body you control. I walk away, but before I could start, Sinister smile shut me up, and they opened up their mouths to say, break, break, just break apart. Break, break.
Oh, well now.
Just break apart.
It's almost got like this, like, folksy kind of march to it, but the little tom flares altered a bit. What is this? E something. B something. I think it's B minor. Oh my god, what does it remind me of? Some kind of, I don't know if folk is the right word, but it's got that like stomp and clap kind of feature to it. Woo. What is that guitar? Okay, now I'm locked in. I think that's a different guitar than what she's been playing. They got to be so tired. In chapter 3 at this point, they've probably been up there for an hour plus. Cool. Ooh. I love the triplets on the bass pedals. What did I say? Stomp and clap folk music. Break apart.
Break, break, just break apart. Break, break, just break apart.
Ooh, come on, Daniela.
Just break apart. Just break apart. Just break apart.
Very good. Those, oh, I love those triplets. Listen. Oh, not there that time, but still. They're neat. I like them. It's a very interesting song. That was cool. Before I get into the song, which has, I would say, grown on me since I've now listened to it a couple of times. I think what can be tough about doing reactions like this is I don't catch everything. I'm sure if you've watched me for any amount of time, my eyes are, I'm all over the place. It's almost like I'm trying to dissect them in real time. So never really knew that like my face did that when I'm listening to something for the first time. It's almost like I'm trying to like visualize like what is being played. When in reality, I could just look at the performers and see what they're playing, but it's just kind of how I like see everything and hear everything. That being said, because I'm kind of like off in my own place, focused on the audio portions of it, I miss a lot of what's happening visually. This was like the first. It's so God. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. But I'm just gonna admit it. This is like the first time I've like really looked at the guitar that Daniela is playing. I'm not a gear guy, but this guitar that Daniela is playing is like a piece of art. I don't know if it was. I'm gonna say it's the angle. I'll say it's the angle because a lot of how I've been seeing Daniela in these performances, it's like a lower angle, so I don't really get to like see the body completely, with the exception of what's the song where she's sitting at the piano? Look at Stalker. I think it was Stalker. In that video, I was so fixated on everything Daniela was responsible for as a performer that I completely missed this really, really beautiful guitar that she was playing. It's a Rick Tune Spearfish guitar, and I guess it was made special for Daniela, and it really is like a beautiful, beautiful instrument. I guess I had seen it for the first time, even though I have been staring at it now for at least 5 or 6 songs. I went back to the very beginning of the concert, and I'm pretty sure she plays a song or two on. I think she's has a Manson. You see her swap out for this Spearfish guitar, and she's been playing it almost the whole concert at this point, and I'm sitting there watching. I'm going, "Wow, that's a great instrument. Where did that come from? I thought she was playing a Fender the whole time." No, maybe other people do. Maybe other people get everything the first time. I don't. Comical. I went back, like, when did she swap this guitar? I'm like, oh, she's been playing this for almost 35 minutes, which is something else I mentioned. At this point in the show, they've probably been on stage for 45 to 50 minutes, just going. And they still sound incredible. Great energy on this one. There's probably a better name for it, but it reminds me of like stomp clap. Break, stomp, break. It reminded me of. It honestly reminded me of Rolling in the Deep by Adele. Yeah, that's exactly what this reminded me of. It reminded me of Rolling in the Deep. The Adele song starts just guitar and singing. It eventually picks up with that boom, 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 that beat. Sinister Smiles just comes right out and sets that tone, and it's there really for the entirety of it. It sets a tone very early on for what it wants to be and how it wants the audience to interact with this song. Again, they get it completely. Break, just break. You see everybody. They get that great crowd shot of the arms in the air, and that's exactly what a song like this is supposed to invoke when you listen to it. Little sidebar. This concert looks great, and I don't think I mentioned that one time in talking about anything that I've seen or heard from Lunario. The backdrop, like projections going song to song, are really neat. This one puts the lyrics up, so even if you don't know the song, hey, it's right there, and you can join in with everybody around you that knows the song. I think that stuff can be cool. I've really been digging the lighting too. A lot of oranges, there's some greens mixed in, you get some purples sometimes too, but it's a lot of orange and red. Yeah, about 45-50 minutes into the show and still going strong. Certainly more like vocal riffy than some of the other stuff that they've done, but strong. I think they do a good job of, and Daniela especially does a very good job of taking care of her voice. And speaking of singing, the chorus was weird. I don't know if I've heard them go into like would it be a falsetto? But it sounded like it was way up here, so that's why it sounds to me like falsetto. I could be wrong. Mainly because I think, don't quote me on this because I don't know for sure, but just based on my own experience in singing, I'm pretty sure all three of them are altos. Like, I think Daniela is a natural alto. I don't really know much about Alejandra as a singer. I think Paulina's roughly in that same range, though. And maybe it's just because I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but I don't recall Daniela really belting out, like, higher register notes. She's got a strong voice. It's not like a lyrically like a pretty, it's power. I think that's so cool when you riff at the end like that and your voice is more of like a sledgehammer almost. And lighter singing is cool, don't get me wrong, but maybe it's just because I relate to it because like my singing voice wasn't pretty back when I did perform full time. I sort of had like a more raw sound to it, where I would rely more on just being louder than like being like pretty. Yeah, 50 minutes into this and they're still sounding really, really good. Still organize my thoughts a little more. This is the beginning of chapter 3 of Queen of the Murder Scene with this stomp clap folksy kind of feel with a hard, like the hard rock teeth attached to it in B minor, which is a great key that I wish more music would be written in. And it did. It really reminded me of Rolling in the Deep by Adele, which I think is like a step higher, but it's that same kind of driving, on the beat kind of feel to it, which Paulina establishes really, really early. I liked how she started the song too. I thought the Ava Perón pose was kind of neat. And also really like embracing the theatrics of this album and this performance. In my opinion, I think the rhythm and the beat of the song is very important to conveying what it's supposed to be. And I think Paulina really drives the song quite well. The story, which is... I should say the character in the story is really taking shape now. Video logs are really helpful. They can be tough to get through at times. They're young and energetic. It's all very charming. Don't get me wrong.
This is a duet between Pau and me.
Pau and I.
Really?
Yeah, Pau and I.
Pau and I. Sorry. Okay.
As the warning describe it, there's this voice that is starting to grow louder and louder in the main character's head. The main character has already kind of gone through some insanity, killed her obsession, who wouldn't return the love, now feels really bad about it. What apparently starts in the sacrifice is you're getting this kind of split personality that's saying just, hey, let me go close to you. You can't do this alone. You need a hand to hold, which then gets into what Sinister Smiles is. Tone has changed once again. It's more aggressive. Little girl, there's something you don't know. You have nothing left but this body you control. The voice is trying to tell this character, just let go. Let me take over. And that's what is like the refrain of this entire song is break, break, break apart.
Break apart.
Break.
Yes.
Just break.
Let me.
I do like this song. I think I couldn't like embrace it with both arms as quickly as I did with some of the other stuff, because it was more of a traditional approach. I think getting the story out was the purpose that ultimately needed to be served here, with the whole break apart. I don't think there's nothing wrong with taking a traditional songwriting approach. I think it's more, for me, because the last couple of songs have been so different from one to the next to the next. The songwriting approaches were so different, and there were these chords and the dissonant notes and all the stuff that I've talked about previously wasn't the forefront of Sinister Smiles. But I do like it. Even the chorus eventually grew on me. I wasn't used to the chorus being sung like that with that falsetto-ish octave above it. But it's neat. Nothing really like overly complex for me to sink my teeth into, which is totally okay. So I don't need to, blow a gasket trying to put weird, dissonant, clashing, chromatic chords together. I got to sit down and figure out what Alejandra is playing for bass on this. How many? Just quick count here. This will be the 8th bass cover that I've done. I will have done every song. That's my goal. Learn every song on bass on Queen of the Murder Scene. I'm going to go listen to this a couple more times, and hopefully this goes well, and I will see you in just a second.
Hey, little girl, there's something you don't know. You have nothing left but this body you control. I'd walk away, but before I could start, Sinister Smiles shut me up, and they opened up their mouths to say, breathe, breathe, just break apart. Breathe, breathe, just break apart. Hey, little girl, do you feel satisfied? Have you quenched the hunger that was still dormant
you've made it to this point of the video, thank you so much for watching up until now. Out of all the Alejandro bass lines that I've learned, so far this one came to me the quickest. And I got to admit, I had more fun with this than I thought I was going to. It seemed, you know, like I said, fairly traditional, but like getting to like sit and really listen to what she's doing and how it locks in with the drums. I had a lot of fun playing this. She's absolutely changed how I play as a bass player. I've always played with my hand like closer to the neck, and everything I've seen her play, she plays at the pickup further away, and it's usually like not as much give there. And I was playing yesterday and realized everything I had been playing had been on the part that was initially more uncomfortable for me, but I think like it's been good practice for me. So yeah, I've really been enjoying the learning this stuff at the end and trying to put on a half decent cover. Yeah, that's everything I've got on Sinister Smiles. 5 songs to go, and the next one will be Dull Knives Cut Better. And I can't wait to hear it. So thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. All the feedback, the support, like it means a lot to me. The Warning has a very enthusiastic fan base, and I'm glad you guys are liking these sort of like longer form reaction videos that I do. So thank you again, and I'll see you in my next video. Roll credits.
God